Alright, so today I'm going to be teaching you about oxymorons. So an oxymoron is basically when like two things are in a sentence together and they don't make sense, like they contradict each other. Like for example, jumbo shrimp. Doesn't make sense because shrimp means something really small and jumbo is really big, like they don't go together. A few other examples of this are like act naturally, bitter sweet, and funny women.
This is for the girls that call me fat at school, alright? I don't know why the fuck you guys are getting mad. I'm eating well. I'm happy. I bet you guys aren't happy with your anorexic looking motherfucker. Like, bro, leave me alone. I want to eat 2 burgers. I'm going to eat 2 burgers. I want to eat ice cream afterwards. Guess what? I'm going to eat ice cream afterwards. I don't care. Let's just admit it, okay? Let's just be realistic right now. You're just mad because my tits are bigger than yours. And that's fine.
Video sent to you, then it means I'm trying to flirt with you, but I don't know exactly what to say. So instead of embarrassing myself, I'm going to have this guy sing a song made for you. Hi. I think you're cute. You're awesome and I really enjoy talking to you. Just know you're really sweet. I wanna eat you like a fruit. Cause every time we talk, it's like I'm in a better mood. You're boo. You're bae, you always make my day. Even though you make me nervous, I would like for you to stay. I swear you're perfect, you're worth it. I'm always at your service. You're always on my mind and it's like something that I worship. Now listen.
Hey TikTok, today is Google's 21st birthday. You know what that means? Today Google can legally drink, but please don't let Google drive.
Yo, since it's almost Halloween, I might as well tell you guys the story of the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me on Halloween. Since honestly I'm getting kind of old, I don't really go trick-or-treating in costumes anymore, so I usually resort to just scaring people, but last year I decided to hand out treats instead. And you know, when you're handing out treats and somebody rings your doorbell, you expect trick-or-treaters to be there. Well, somebody rang our doorbell and obviously I went to, answer the door, and when I opened my door, there was another door. Literally felt like I was in the Matrix or like Narnia for a second, just like. But like I was saying, I opened my door and there was another door and there was a note on the door, note on the other door, not my door. And it just said, please knock. So, I did. But then the door swung open after I knocked and revealed a bunch of college students dressed up as grandparents with like curlers in their hair. And they all proceeded to just like freak out about the costumes that I, had on. And one of them even came out and pinched my cheek. And to make this experience even better, they gave me a piece of candy, said Happy Halloween. And then they backed up, closed their door, picked their door up, and then, went on to the next house.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Joshy. I was in class today and I got real hungry, so I started making Easy Mac. My professor asked what I was doing and I was like having breakfast. He was like, well, if you didn't bring enough for everyone, you need to stop. I'm like, I actually did. Everyone can have one noodle. Then said if I didn't stop, I was going to get in trouble. I'm like, if I can't even enjoy some nice macaroni and cheese in class, then I'm gonna go home and jack off.
You were the clock that was ticking in my home. Change my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.
Yo, I've never been the type to stand up for myself. I used to get bullied by this one kid because I was weak. I told him I'd get him back one day. He just laughed and said, get a life. Years later, I found him in a vulnerable state. I had a chance to be the bigger person, but I'm not the bigger person. I told him, get a life. I think it's safe to say I got kicked out of the funeral.
Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline.
I pray to my God every day.
Every day.
On my knees every day.
Every day.
You see me when I face my God, I don't play.
I don't play, on my knees.
Do I have an accent? Data, oil, route, caramel, crush, lover, Alabama, born and raised, baby. Yee.
Roses are red. I am Groot. Obama.
enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing much, Ma.
I gotta tell you something.
What is it?
I have feelings for you.
What the fuck? I'm your sister.
You guys are still using iPhones? Pathetic.
Oh Lord, Jesse made another one. Walked in, walked in, walked in, walked in, walked in, walked in, walked in.
It's literally, it literally says like Uncle Roger and Mummy.
This is the image Phoebe showed me from Monsters, Inc. It's when Sully's saying bye to Boo, and if we just look over here, and oh my god.
What's a mildly horrifying fact not everyone knows? Cannibalism isn't illegal in the UK. It would need to be done with permission from the person you'd want to eat. Obviously, you can't kill the person to eat them or kidnap them. I'm pretty sure I read a story about this that took place in the UK. This one guy had a fetish for being eaten alive, and another guy had a fetish for eating somebody alive. He was a cannibal. And they met up on some dark web forum. Long story short, the cannibal guy ends up eating the other guy, and then somebody finds out, the cannibal goes to court and is only sentenced to like 6 years of prison.
It's unknown to you.
No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Wait till you get out of here. I'll see you at the movies.
Trying to blemish my image. Who want the smoke? 2 to 3 count with the scope. Extend they clip long as a rope. We wipe his nose. Tell like he had him a cold. I knew the boy was a hoe.
These men I be banging, penis be slanging. Mega Dick Sam is the one I be claiming.
All these Visco girls are getting mad that we're like killing the turtles. You know, they're like, don't use plastic straws, you're killing them. I'm like, my guy, turtles have done way worse things to me than I could ever do to them using a plastic straw. Like, let me just show you. Have you ever had your entire race messed up by one of these things? Like, these things were a career ender. You think a plastic straw is going to stop them? Let me just tell you, they are way more dangerous than we are. We have absolutely nothing on these suckers. Hashtag save the humans. Use your plastic straws. Like, they're coming for us.
Here's the 411, folks. Say some gangsta is dissing your fly girl. Just give him one of these.
Guys, I have the worst lisp when I have my retainer on. It's so funny. This is what happens when I try to say dishwasher. Woman.
No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
For me, one of your favorite techno standards.